Hey you guys, it's your old buddy Andy here for the wrestling lovers this time. Anyway, well, some good events happened. I'm going to touch on a 2-on-1 here for this one. It's been a pretty good weekend. First and foremost, I want to wish everybody a Happy New Year, okay? I know this video is going out on a Monday, but you know what? Happy New Year to everybody out there, alright? Anyway, over the weekend, UFC 141, Lesner finished. Knocked the fuck out. I said it was going to happen. People didn't believe me. People all thought, you know what, Lesnar, not a chance. He's going to be coming back. He's going to be stronger than ever. He's going to be the fucking heavyweight champion again. You know, UFC's going to take note of him. You know, they're going to give him accolades and applaud him and everything. It just didn't happen. He got manhandled like the bitch that he is. And you know, the worst thing about it is, I was saying this to people and we were having a nice little banter about it and that, and then I turn around and people are like, well, you know, you got to give Lesnar credit for coming back you know, for coming back from his diverticulitis and everything like that. You know, I mean, he didn't have to face these things when he was in the WWE or when he was doing Raw or SmackDown or anything like that, you know. Well, maybe he'll go back to wrestling. Maybe he'll go back to TNA. The truth of the matter is, Brock just couldn't handle it, and he's been outclassed. I mean, okay, people are saying, well, what about when he fought Kerwin? He dominated Kerwin. You know what? Kerwin's only downfall was that he gassed in that fight. You know, he was manhandling Brock the entire first round, and Brock got his ass handed to him this time like he has in a few other fights. People are saying, well, what about Frank Mir when he dominated Frank Mir? Okay. So Brock had diverticulitis, came back and lost a fight, so we should cut him some slack. Mir had a major motorcycle accident, broke, I don't know, half the bones in his fucking body and almost died. Fought back from a painkiller addiction, came back and returned to almost the same status that he was before the motorcycle accident happened. You know, he vindicated himself by coming back and beating all these odds. He went through a hell of a lot more than Lesnar did and proved himself to be a hell of a lot tougher opponent. And I mean, let's face reality. Brock came into the ring, had his first fight, and got caught in a rookie mistake. You know, I'm not taking anything away from Brock as a wrestler. Brock is a fantastic wrestler. He's an amazing wrestler, okay? You know, TNA, Raw, SmackDown, the WWE, all that shit, you know, they'd be great for that stuff. ECW, whatever, you know, take them, use them as you want. But as an MMA fighter, he was okay. You know, that's it. That's it. Brock has a phenomenal physical appearance. He's got extraordinary speed and ability and agility for somebody his size. And I mean, that's you know, quite impressive for, you know, a guy like that. But, you know, I've got people telling me, you know, that Lesnar deserves to be cut some slack because of him coming back and that, you know, telling me I'm an asshole because I don't think he's one of the best fighters in the UFC. You know, saying because, you know, they're citing examples like he beat Randy Couture. Okay, he beat Randy Couture. Randy Couture was also like, what, 11 years his senior. Brock got him with one good shot in the head, on the ear as a matter of fact, which would take just about 99% of the people down that I know. Brock failed to really finish him on the ground. I mean, Brock did not knock Randy out when he hit the ground. Randy could not intelligently defend himself when he was on the ground, and despite the 10 or 12 hammer fists from, you know, arms and hands the size of Brock's, he didn't knock Randy out. May have stunned him, may have prevented him from intelligently defending himself, but never actually knocked him out. Watch the fight if you don't believe me. It's true. He never actually knocked him out. Randy had his hands up but couldn't finish defending himself properly, okay? That's all there is to it. I figured Lesnar would lose this one. I don't think his heart's in it anymore. I think it's time for him to go back and seek an easier lifestyle. I mean, it's obvious he's not happy with the UFC. He's made that, you know, pretty much clear from the day he started insulting their sponsors and everything, and, you know, cutting everybody down and telling everybody that, you know, he's the pick of the litter type thing and everything like that, and, you know, half these guys are all chumps, but then getting his ass handed to him half the time. And I'm not saying he didn't necessarily deserve the Kerwin win and things like that. Don't get me wrong. Yes, he got lucky with those is what happened. Okay? Like I said, Kerwin gassed. Carr wouldn't have had gassed in the second round, Lesnar would have been finished. That's all there is to it. And don't tell me that he wouldn't have been, because Lesnar was up against the cage like a little fucking girl the whole fucking time, waiting for a teat to suck on, alright? That's all there is to it. The next time he went in, okay, well, let's see, Junior Dos Santos would have kicked his fucking ass. Alright? He would have gotten in there to fight Dos Santos for the heavyweight belt, and he would have gotten manhandled in the first round, and he would have got knocked the fuck out. You know it's a possibility, because Cain Velasquez fought Lesnar, split him wide fucking open, made his face look like hamburger, made him look like a fucking schlub nobody. Dos Santos took out him, and I mean, realistically, where's Brock gonna go from there? I mean, once Junior gets his hands on him and turns him into hamburger meat like he would have, it would have been all over anyway. It's just a matter of time as to when Lesnar was going to retire. So Lesnar is now retired from the UFC, so he'll probably go back to a cushy gig like wrestling. Okay? I can see it happening. You know, he'll probably make a little more money, probably have an easier life there, you know. But I mean, it was all a matter of time until he realized, sorry man, you're just not cut out for MMA. But you know what, Brock? Don't be too hard on yourself. Maybe you can go back to some of the smaller circuits like you started in, do a couple MMA fights there, maybe get a few more fights under your belt, you know. Come back, get your ass handed to you again. You know, maybe they'll do something like get you to cut weight somehow, I don't know, maybe make you fight GSP once his knee heals, you know, and he can kick your ass too. Maybe they'll throw you with Anderson Silva and he can beat the shit out of you. Maybe they'll make you fight a lightweight just to see if you can still handle it. But you know what? That's neither here nor there. I mean, that's all just speculation. So, you know, as it stands now, Lesnar's retired. He's probably going to go back to wrestling. I can't say for sure, but I can see that happening. Because, I mean, I can't see a guy like that being a fucking fry cook at McDonald's or something, you know. Although he's probably pretty well cut out for it. I mean, you know, God knows he can't handle too much else. Hey, maybe he can be a professional poacher. Anyway, until next time, you guys, I'll see you on Monday. Keep checking out the associated channels we got here. Throw us your ideas, and we hope to see you soon. Peace.